E aí pessoal, tudo bem? Esse é o Corrida no Ar, meu nome é Sérgio Rocha e no início do mês passado eu tive a oportunidade de fazer uma entrevista exclusiva com a Kelsey Yonker, que é diretora de produtos da Nike lá nos Estados Unidos, lá em Beaverton, a sede, os headquarters da Nike. E ela explicou em detalhes os aspectos técnicos do Structure 19, que é um tênis de estabilidade da marca americana. Ela também explica o funcionamento do Zoom Air, que é a tecnologia de amortecimento desse modelo, e fala também um pouco sobre o Pegasus e o Vomero. Pode ficar tranquilo que tem legenda, solta a vinheta, mano! Hi Kelsey, it's an honor to have you on my show. I always would like to say something like that, to have you on my show in English, because in Portuguese it's totally different. So when someone come up to this show, I always ask them to introduce themselves. So this is what I would like to ask you. Can you introduce yourself to us?
Yes. Hi, everybody. My name is Kelsey Yonker, and I am the Footwear Product Director for Run Easy in Global Footwear.
Okay, you said Run Easy. Yeah, I know there is 3 separate lines on Nike. Yeah, you have Run Natural, Run Fast, and Run Easy. Yeah, can you explain us these divisions?
Yes. So at Nike, within running, we believe that every run has a purpose, and we want to make sure that we are delivering distinct experiences for our runners in each of those categories. So what we're going to talk about today is mostly Run Fast, which is all about lightweight and responsive product. Run Easy is all about soft and supportive product, and Run Natural is all about free and flexible product.
Okay, you know, I love the free line. I really love this free line. I started running with a free, like it was 2005, and I never stopped running with it. I always have one here. This 3.0, I really love it. So we are going to talk about Run Fast today. Yeah, we have the Zoom Air. Yeah, is the technology. Could you explain us how the Zoom Air functions?
Yes, so Zoom Air is actually a pressurized airbag. The way that it works is you have these tiny little tinsel fibers that connect to the top and the bottom of the bag. When you put pressure onto that bag, those fibers compress. And as you take pressure off while you're going through your gait, those fibers spring back to their natural position, propelling the runner forward. So that's really how Zoom Air works. A lot of times we embed it into our midsoles so that as you're running through the gait, those airbags get compressed in response throughout your run.
Okay, so it's really responsive, yeah?
Yes, yes, that's what Zoom Air is all about.
Okay, in Run Fast we have Zoom Elite. I don't know how to say this perfectly in English. Zoom Elite, Pegasus, Elite. Okay, thank you very much. Zoom Elite, Pegasus, Structure, and Vomero, yeah?
Yes, we have all of those products. We also have the Zoom Odyssey.
Structure Tracks is a new shoe that you guys are going to release on October, yeah? What are the main difference, the difference between the 18 version and the 19 version, please?
Yeah, so I brought the shoe with me. You can talk through it. This is the Structure 19. So it actually has the same midsole as the 18 with a couple of updates that I'll take you through. So the Structure for us is really all about lightweight, fast support. So the main difference between this shoe and some of the other shoes in our line is that it's going to have more support than something like the Elite or the Pegasus. So the way we constructed the outsole and midsole, if you can see here, I'll kind of bring it in closer. There's 2 different colors of foam in this product. So you're going to have the softer foam here on the lateral side for when you crash, and then the firmer foam here on the medial side for those people who might need a little bit more support throughout the run, as well as a medial post. That's going to be the firmest density of foam on the product. So this outsole and tooling is really all about maximal support. As you look at the bottom of the shoe, you can see that post comes here on the medial side, and then you have rubber in the forefoot. This rubber is actually a blown rubber, which means it has foam and rubber compounds in it. So it allows for a cushioned, more responsive transition. The Zoom airbag in the Structure is right here in the forefoot. So you can't see it, but it's in the middle of this midsole up here in the forefoot, right about here on the bottom. So what that Zoom Air unit is doing is it's really allowing you to have a more responsive toe off throughout your gait. So that's a little update on the midsole. So again, it's the same as the Structure 18, with actually we softened this post a little bit. So this medial post is just a bit softer than what we had in the 18. With the upper. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
No, this is what I was going to ask you about the upper.
Yeah,
it's
so
really beautiful. It's a beautiful shoe, really.
Thank you. So the upper is all about, again, support. So what we've done with this upper is it's called fly mesh, and it has 3 different densities of yarn in it. If you look really closely, you'll see a volt yarn, a black yarn, and a white yarn. So from the 18, we only had 2 densities of yarn. We wanted to add a little bit more structure and a little bit more support to the upper, so we added a 3rd density yarn just to get like a better hug and fit to the foot. You will also see that we have dynamic flywire on the lateral side. So there's different densities of dynamic flywire. These 3 up here are a little thinner density, whereas you have the thicker density flywire on the top as well as on the medial side. So again, it's really to tell runners that this shoe is all about support. We also have an internal booty on the inside so that when you put your foot in, it's nice and snug, you get a great fit, along with the collar foam and the arch soft liner. So really the biggest difference from the 18 to the 19 is that 3rd denier of yarn in this mesh. That's just going to give a better fit. And the reason why we love this mesh so much is you can engineer it specifically to the places where you need support. So you're going to see here, like in the heel as well as on the medial side, that the yarns are tighter, whereas if you look at the vamp, you're going to see the holes. So you're going to have more breathability used in the vamp where you need it, as well as all through the tongue. So it's a really amazing technology, and you can tune it specifically to what you want it to do for the runner, which is really great.
Is it totally seamless on the inside?
Yes, it's totally seamless. This whole product is absolutely seamless.
So I can wear it to sockless?
You could, yes. There's also an internal booty, which will make it super comfortable. Yeah. The only seam on the whole shoe, since you asked, is right there in the back. That's where we have to connect it. That's pretty much all the technical details. It also has a 12mm offset, which means there's a little bit more, or sorry, 10, correct myself. There's 10mm offset, which means it has a little bit more foam under the foot to give you more cushioning.
Okay, so it's intended to runners who heel strike first, yeah?
For the most part. But that doesn't mean that if you're a forefoot or a midfoot striker that you couldn't run in it. We really believe that the structure, like the Pegasus, is one of our go-to running shoes at Nike. It's just the model that you would pick if you preferred a more supportive experience.
Do you know about the colors who are going to Brazil? Because you know that Brazilians like really colorful.
One of the great things about this technology is that we can make super vibrant colors like the one I'm holding in my hand. I don't know the specifics of the colors that will be in Brazil, so we'll have to get back to you on that.
Can I make a personal question for you? Which sneaker from Nike you usually use to run with?
Yeah. I run in a couple different ones. One of my favorites from the Fast line is the Zoom Pegasus, which I brought here.
Oh.
Actually, the way we talk about this product is very similar to the structure. It's just going to be a more neutral shoe. So this will be your neutral offering from Fast, and then this will be your more supportive offering. So based on preference and based on what the runner needs and wants, these are 2 of our most trusted go-to products in the Fast line.
I like this new upper, really.
Yeah, the new upper is really good. So what we did on this was really focus on getting a more dynamic fit in the midfoot. So you'll see a bunch of these dynamic flywire cables both on the lateral and the medial side. And those are intended to be customized per the runner, right? So when you put your foot into this shoe and you lace up, those dynamic flywire cables are going to wrap around your foot and give you a customized personal fit based on your foot shape. But this is just a really great go-to neutral running shoe. It's a 10mm offset. There's zoom air in the heel, again, so to give you some of that response back throughout your stride. It's an amazing running shoe. So between the Pegasus and the Structure for fast, those are our two biggest go-to shoes.
You have Vomero as well with you here?
I do not have the Vomero with me, but the difference between the Vomero and the Pegasus is that the foams in the midsole are going to be a little bit softer. So the experience that you get in the Vomero, if you want a little bit more cushioning, is what that product will deliver.
So, can I make just a final question for you? I know this maybe is not on your field, but I know there were several pictures of Nike Free Run 1.0 on the internet. I saw a lot of it. You know, I'm crazy about the free line, as I said to you in the beginning. So I would like to ask you, is this true or not, or no comments?
We love the Nike Free line as well. It gives us options for runners who are looking for something that's more free and flexible, and runners who really want to be connected to the ground. But we'll have to get back to you on the specifics of the product launch. That is not my expertise.
I really would like the rumors to be true. But it's just rumors, you know, just rumors. So, Kelsey, I would like to thank you very much. I would like to thank you for this interview. It was an honor to talk to you. Hopefully, we'll talk in the future about different products and all brand new products.
Absolutely, it was my pleasure.